Okay,
And
now
life,
we're
so
live.
we're all good.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Do you want me to read them?
If you want, you're more than welcome to. That's fine.
Okay. All right. So for number 1, which of the following factors has been the dominant source of economic growth in the U.S. except 73 to 95? I circled B and D, so whoops.
I had B, as in boy.
Okay.
Same here. I had B as in boy.
B,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I chose too.
Okay,
I'm
let's
I'm
go
also
with,
in the same boat on this question.
okay. Oh gosh, okay. Trying to pull up Connect so I can look at it. Okay, so B. Number 2, the factor accounting for the largest increase in productivity of labor in the United States has been, I said technological advance, D.
Same here. I went with technological advance too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. And then number 3, technological advances that contribute to economic growth include the following, except I went with C.
Correct. I went with C as well.
Okay. I think the term gadgets almost disqualify, like, it can't be a real answer if the word gadgets is in there. Honestly,
Yeah.
that was like my first thing. I was like, that's not a term.
No.
That was kind of what gave it away. I was thinking that's not real. Okay. Okay, so number 4. Human capital refers to the, I went with the education, training, and skills of workers.
Same here. That's what I went with as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I almost went with C, but then I realized that the number of workers available doesn't mean anything. That it's the number available, it's definitely D.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, number 5. Which of the following is a demand factor in economic growth? I went with D, an increase in total spending in the economy.
Same here. I went with that as well.
Me too.
Yeah, I think that's the only one.
Basically,
Sir?
we can just breeze through them until we have a dispute or a question.
Okay,
Maybe.
Sir William, that sounds great.
Sir.
If I'm going to be Sir William, let me bring my monocle back.
Yeah, you really
Please do.
can't go wrong with that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. Now. Oh, my hat is off. I don't want to wear this one. Hold on. There. This is a good one. Okay.
All right.
Number 5. Wait, I went straight on. There we go. Number 5. Which of the following is oh, we just did that. I'm sorry. Number 6.
Yeah, we're on 6.
Which of the following is a measure of economic growth that is most useful for comparing living standards? I put C, increases in real GDP per capita.
Same here. I went with C as
Yeah,
well.
me too.
Okay. Okay. All right, number 7. The following factors tend to make the real GDP growth rate understate the growth of economic well-being, except, and I went with C, debasement of the environment.
Same here. I went with C as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
Isn't that a really oddly worded answer?
What?
It really is. It kind of threw me for a little bit. I had to stop and read it a few times to get it.
The debasement? Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
That's the whole question, I thought.
Oh,
And then the answers, I was just like, what? Wait.
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, number 8. Growth promoting institutional structures include all of the following except I put C, protection of domestic firms from foreign rivals.
Same here. I put that as well.
Yeah.
All right, number 9. Efficient financial institutions foster the flow of saving and investment. A. That's what I did.
I did saving and investment too.
Okay. All right. And number 10, I have a question mark by. I couldn't decide on an answer. So, the reasons why per capita GDP in the U.S. is significantly higher than in some other rich countries like France include the following except. What did you guys think?
I thought it was D only because you can find in the reading that it says the U.S. citizens, they have more work hours than do the citizens of France. We also have differences in like the balance between labor and leisure. France has more of a leisure-based approach, and France is also taxed a little bit higher than we are, so that's why it's kind of like we can get incentives to be able to do more things. So I went with D just because of that, and that seemed the only one that wouldn't really fit in with everything else.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's the one I went with too.
All right, number 11. Critics of growth policies focus on the following arguments except. I went with C because it was ridiculous.
Yeah, thank you.
Growth may have given us the good life, but we cannot better it anymore. It's as good as it. Okay. Number 12. Which of the following does not correctly characterize modern economic growth? I went with. Wow, he keeps getting more ridiculous.
What happened to your pirate hat?
Oh, wow.
There it is.
Wow.
Is everyone good with that one, with 12? Were you
Uh,
gonna,
Number D?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like dog.
Okay. Number 13. This was one that I wasn't sure on. The problematic trend in the inverse dependency ratio in the U.S. is likely to show up first in
C.
Social Security.
Yep.
You say that with some certainty.
I do because I found it and I read it.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Yeah, where's that one found?
I swear it's in the back in like that final word section.
Okay. That's
And it's
probably it.
Just a little small blip about inverse dependency ratio.
What did you all get on number 12?
Number
I
12D.
Oh,
I'm sorry?
wait a second.
D, as in dog.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. I kind of skipped through that one.
Okay. So 13 is C.
C.
All right, number 14. Modern economic growth often results in the following except. I went with A, less time for ordinary people to enjoy leisure activities because the primary focus is on production and work.
went with A as well.
Okay. Alrighty, number 15. So assume a nation's current production possibilities are represented by the curve AB in the above diagram. Economic growth would best be indicated by I went with A shift in the curve from AB to CD.
I went with that as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
That was a pretty easy one. And then 16, on the other hand,
Yeah, I know.
So we all struggled with this one.
refer to the above diagram if the production possibilities of an economy are shown by curve AB, but the economy is operating at point 4. Reasons are most likely to be because of. And I always thought when it was inside, that was the first. It was unemployment is usually what that signaled. So my first thought was C, but I don't know.
I kind of went with A only because you need so many things to be able to produce what it is you want, and if you don't have the supply to get it for the demand, that could be an issue. But for that, I have no idea. In all honesty, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know it's not D because
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense. That'd be the opposite.
Yeah,
I thought it was
I think it's
as well.
B, but I could be wrong.
B.
Well,
Yeah, I think it's
I had B and C selected in a question mark.
The only reason I don't think it's B is because demand doesn't affect the production possibilities.
Okay.
Demand
oh,
doesn't.
that's true.
Yeah, it doesn't have any effect on it, so I don't think it's D. I think it's either going to be A or C. But
Okay.
That's a good point.
yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. I'll go.
Well,
into
now
the
that
book.
makes me think that it's no, it could still be supply. I don't know. Let's see if the production possibilities.
I think it's probably C. I think it has to do with the labor inputs and the productivity.
Yeah, I think so.
That was my gut feel, but I don't know. And I'm kind of shying away from A now because, well, just because usually the PPC is doesn't involve supply and demand. It's just like an equation of what capital goods and what consumer goods we need. But supply could absolutely make it so that we're not producing where we should be.
Mm-hmm.
Are we all thinking C then?
I think we're kind of going between A and C. But if we want to move on and
Come back to it.
yeah, in case magically we know. Oh, there's a baby!
Hi, baby.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, take yourself off mute so we can see.
Oh, you guys can't see and I'm not talking yet?
Oh!
Cute.
What a little doll. Okay, let's go to 17 then, and we'll come back to that. Factors that contributed to the higher U.S. labor productivity growth in 95 to 2012.
I think I found the place in the book, but it
For
requires
16?
a lot of reading. So
Okay. So are we gonna go with C on that, or just whatever you feel like?
On 16,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stick with C.
I'm going with C.
I read and read and read, and I couldn't find it.
yeah, I think I found 18, but it requires a lot of reading. So I think we should just come back to it.
Okay.
So go with
Well, I don't know.
Well, one of us could, if you want, I'm doing it right now, so when we're done, I'll submit it, and then if it's wrong, I'll just take one for the team and tell you guys.
okay.
That's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. Okay, so number 17, factors that contributed to higher U.S. labor productivity growth in 95 to 2012 relative to the earlier period include the following, except I said D, population growth.
Yes.
Same here. I went with D as well.
Okay. And 18.
I think I agreed on that one at least.
What did you say?
We all agree that it's D then?
Yes.
Yes.
Little devil baby.
I know.
Okay. All right, number 18. One major economic benefit of global competition is, I said C, pressure to innovate.
Me
Same
too.
here. I went with that as well.
That's an easy one, I think. Okay, an anti-growth view would be that there may be a significant trade-off between productivity and, I went with D, the quality of life.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Last one. Rising real wages for women in the U.S. workforce since the 60s have, I went with B, increased the opportunity cost of staying at home.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to make sure I answered all of them, and then I'll submit it and we can see.
Are you good?
I somehow missed number 8.
Number 8 was...
Number 8 was C. Protection of domestic firms from foreign rivals for number 8.
Okay. While I'm double checking, do you guys want to talk about the mind map? Anything new to say on that?
I haven't even started.
I got.
I haven't started
If
mine.
you guys want to look it over again, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that was actually helpful for me last week.
Okay, because yeah, if it's helpful, I don't mind letting you guys look at it and
Okay.
kind of do what you need to do for it.
Just reference it.
Mhm.
And I have not felt incredibly confident about my mind maps, but I've gotten 100% on all of them so far. So I don't think she's grading them all that strict.
Well, and it was so
So
funny.
long as I think you have them all in there for the key terms, and you can say, okay, this kind of relates to this, or
Yeah.
this is something you need to know. I think that's more or less what she's kind of looking for.
Yeah.
Just don't quote me on it.
No, I think so too. I had to laugh because in her comment she said, "Your terms are organized so nicely." I was like, "Have you seen my map compared to Sam's? It doesn't even look the same." Anyway, I was like, "Whatever."
Okay, guys, 15. Oh my goodness! Hey,
Huh.
it is. It is demand and efficiency factors for number 16. It's actually
Are
B.
you serious?
Yeah,
That's
you were right,
really-
Ariel. Yeah, that
The
doesn't.
reason I thought that it might be is because of the efficiency word. I was just like,
Right.
this is
Wait,
maybe
for which one?
For number 16, it's actually B. Demand and efficiency factors, which efficiency makes sense to me. Demand doesn't as much, but maybe I'll have to go back and read more about those and refresh myself.
Well, now that
Looks
you
like we need to re-credit Ariel then.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, let's see if I can like share my screen for something. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try something real quick. Let's hope this works. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try and share my mind map. Let me know if it works.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
You all can see it okay?
Yes.
That looks so good.
It looks like the textbook.
It does.
I'm like, my gosh.
Do you know what would be amazing? It would be so nice if we were allowed to use that on the exam. Like, this is perfect. I'm so stressed about the exam. Like, I can do all the silly stuff, but
I'm traumatized. I don't want to take it.
I know, and it stinks because, like, I know she mentioned this in, I think it was a lecture, but how in ECON 150 we would have kind of the whole week off from everything and just study for the exam, but not the case. So
Is it
Yeah,
going to
that
be
was
like that
awesome.
with every exam, or is it just this one?
no, I think it's like that with every exam.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it makes it a lot harder. I have not studied at all.
No, I haven't either. And I
And-
have to take it tomorrow because I have to watch my little grandkids.
Oh, yuck.
Hey Samantha, can you show it from a further view?
A farther view? Yeah, give me just 1 second, okay? Let's see. Farther view, right? Does that make it a little bit easier? Hold on, let me zoom out a little more. Is that easier?
Do you think, will you be able to just email it to us again?
Yeah, I can do that. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Because I know I put so much on there, and I just went kind of crazy. So I know it's kind of hard to really see it unless I zoom in on it. But
Did
yeah,
you
I
have
can send it.
another Red Bull when you were doing it? Were you drinking another drink?
No. Actually not. I was talking to my dad, and I'm like, yeah, okay. And I'm just like having some Sour Patch Kids. I'm like, all right. And I'm just like sitting there munching. I'm like, oh, wait, I could use this. And yeah, I'm sorry.
Awesome. It looks good.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, if it helps, I can email it to you guys. And that way, if you can see something in there that makes it easier for you to be able to remember it, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I do want to look at it this time.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Okay, y'all, I'll have that emailed out to you guys as soon as like we get done with here. I think I can actually do it now. Give me 1
Okay.
second.
Yeah,
And
this week I've been trying to study as much as possible, but I also hired a new guy at work, so it's a lot of training too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's kind of where I'm at too, and I'm like, oh, this is not fun.
Well, and I looked at that study guide and I just got overwhelmed.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my gosh, there's so much on there. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, I'm very scared for
Yeah.
that quiz. I'm gonna cry. I automatically know. I'm like, I'm not ready.
If you're Michelle,
Go ahead.
if you're taking it tomorrow,
Yes.
you should send us like a rating on a scale of 1 to 10.
I will.
And I don't know if that'll make it better or worse, but like how.
Yeah.
Well, at
and then-
least then we know more or less like how much we're gonna be prepared to cry at the end, so it works.
Right. Or if she says it's like a 3 on a scale of 1 to 10 being hard, then maybe we'll at least get some relief, be a little less stressed.
Right. Well, and I would just like to know how many questions are on it.
I know.
I did talk to the teacher. She said there's 50 questions, and we get 3 hours to do it.
50? That is gross.
Questions. So
I'm not sure if 3 hours is enough time to do that.
yeah, it'll kind of be
Wow.
close. I'm hoping most of them are just like you pick, kind of like with what it is that we have for the quizzes that we've been doing as a group. I hope it's just you say, oh, A, B, or C, or D, and it's not necessarily too much of the mathematical part, because I still kind of struggle with that a little bit, and I'm like, yeah.
I do
Yep.
too, but I have a feeling we'll probably have to do something with graphing, kind of like what we've done in the homework in the past.
Yeah.
Done some calculations, do some graphing, like, make sure we identify the correct lines and put the points on the line. Because we're doing lessons 1 through 4, right? So we have to go back to all that micro review
Yep.
as well.
I don't know. Wait, is it for lessons 1 through 4 or 1 through 3?
I think it's
thought
1 through 4.
So all this that we just did this week is going to be
Part of
on
the
it.
exam.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
Crap basket.
Yep.
And
Okay.
I feel better about this stuff we've done, over the last couple of weeks, but that micro review for me, it's been several years since I took micro, and so I just kind of barely limped along through that whole section.
Yeah.
I was just, I don't
Yeah,
even
same
remember.
here. So yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm super stressed. Anyway, whatever, what it is, and I'll do my best, and I don't know how heavily they're weighted. Hopefully it won't damage my grade too much if I fail.
I think it's like 1/3 or something like that, isn't it?
So that's pretty heavily weighted.
That's heavy. 1/3.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if it makes you feel any better, actually, last semester in micro, I got a 70 on the final exam, but I ended up with a 90 in the class.
Really?
So my grade before, I think I had a 95 or a 96, but yeah, a 70 on the exam didn't kill me. So.
Okay.
and that was for the final exam.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I haven't really looked. How many exams do we have in the course? Do we have 2 in a final?
I think it's 3 in the final. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's every 4 weeks we get a major test.
Oh, Fred.
Okay. Well, if it's every 4 weeks, then we'd only have 1 more in a final, right?
Okay, so exam 1, exam 2, exam 3. I only see 3 exams. Wait, maybe I'm not looking at this right. Yeah, because I see exam 1 and it's on Connect. That's in lesson 4.
Yeah.
We have exam 2 is in lesson 8, and then course conclusion. Exam 3. There's only 3 exams we have to do.
Okay. And she was saying she thought that the 3rd exam was not going to be cumulative. It was just going to be on the content that we had studied that last 4-week period. So I'm crossing my fingers.
It would be nice if it's not cumulative. Cumulative kind of destroys me because I have a hard time remembering what we cover in the first half.
Right.
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
I know, I'm really liking my new look. So,
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to use these every meeting.
I know.
It's just a given. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, is there anything else we need to go over? I think we're good.
I
I
just
don't know. Well,
have
go
another
over my daughter Ruby and how
Yeah.
cute she is.
Hi, Ruby. Hi. Hi, baby girl. You're so cute. Oh, she's waving. Oh.
cute. Sam, I have a question for you just about Hangouts. I'm supposed to post a Hangout for my Foundations International Studies class in just a little while, and
Okay.
I've done it before, so I don't know if there's any tips that you can give me that'll help so this kind of goes without a hitch.
I can walk you through with what I do, and it works a little bit for me. I always get so nervous after we do a video and I click stop broadcast. But if you have your YouTube account and it's hooked up to your Google Hangouts, which is I think what we did in the first week or introductory week, but if you had that set up, what I do is I go automatically into my Google Hangouts and I go to Google Hangout on Air. And I start a Hangout, and at that point I automatically, just for the audience, because I don't know for sure how you guys get onto the group, whether you find the link or you get the invite, whether it's through your Google or email, and then once I have that, I start it. I can set a time or just start it manually.
Okay.
And if I don't see people come up, I start sending invites and adding people.
Okay.
But it doesn't really start like you know how we meet before and we can like visit a little bit, but we're still not live.
Yeah.
Well, when you're ready to start live, it's at the bottom part of the screen and it says like start or stop the broadcast, and it takes maybe about 3 to 5 seconds for it to actually go live.
Okay.
And then once you have it and it's live, and you're ready to end the meeting, you just click stop broadcast. And I want to say, depending on the computer that you have, it can take, the max I've ever had is 10 minutes
for
my YouTube account to upload the video.
Okay.
And then after that, I just, I'm always weird, so I double check everything and I make sure the videos work.
Right.
And if they're good, then cool. I haven't really encountered too much of a problem, though.
Okay.
So I don't know if that helps.
We don't even need to record it because it's just for a way for us to meet as a group to discuss our case studies project. So
okay.
Our instructor doesn't care if he sees our content or not. So I don't even think I need to record. So I think it'll just be like a video phone call, and we'll just, right?
That makes it a lot less complicated.
I think so.
Yeah, it really does. I always get nervous every time we stop a broadcast. I'm like, what if there's an issue and I can't upload it? I'm like, I swear we all met for the meeting.
Out. I would be so. Thank you so much.
I know.
Thank you.
Yes, we appreciate it.
And I'm sorry to hear that it stresses you out.
No, it's okay. It's okay. If there's ever any issue, I'll just let you guys know. I'm like, hey, it's not working. I don't know what happened, but I will let the teacher know and see what it is that she wants us to do. But I will post at least something saying, if there was an issue, we did meet at this time, we ended at this time, we covered all of it. So.
Right. Well, and it still looks like from when I go and see, who posts, that there are still a few groups that are struggling, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's too bad. I'm so thankful that you are awesome and it works.
Yeah,
no worries.
Anyway, okay, thank you so much. Sorry to be off topic.
Okay, you're good. Okay, have a good night, guys.
All right, have a good one, everyone.
Yeah. Okay, you too. Bye-bye. I'll put up the number about the exam.
Okay, thank you.
I'll email you guys. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good one, William.
All right, see you later.
All right.